No. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Die Deutsche, die heutige Schurte wir auf den Deutsche gesprochen tonight.
Right, wait a minute. I think Google's broken. Let me just change some settings.
Oh.
I think the auto translate's broken.
I think you just insulted someone's mother.
Yeah, that was just to tell you tonight. We're gonna do the show in fluent German. So for all our European viewers tonight, we'll be doing the show in German from eModels, eModels.co.uk. So I hope you've brushed up on your German, folks. Have you? Did you get the notes that are sent through?
Yeah, die Deutsche ist gut, ja.
I have enough trouble doing it in English.
Oh.
I'll just sit here quietly with the buttons and leave it to you lot. So I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Well then. I guess tonight's show we're not going to do it in German for all the Alsatians and things watching. We'll just do it in plain old English then. Cumbrian. Yeah.
Cumbrian.
No. Yeah. I've just been over to Yorkshire, like. So I've been over to there, like, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, good evening, everybody. Welcome tonight. It's Monday night, and it's eModels live from eModels.co.uk, and it's damn hot.
Damn hot.
Yeah. Has he gone back to English yet?
Yeah. Yeah. Cumbrian. We're doing Cumbrian now.
I'm still going to need a translator
for the Southerners in the other two parts of the panel, Colin and Chris. If you want to do Cumbrian, just make everything with a U. Try and pronounce your U's like squishy cushions. Imagine the letter U is like a soft plump cushion.
Cushion.
Yeah, that's right. And as people have noticed, there's no big red X's tonight. Everybody is with us. Everybody is back. We're here.
I got fed up of carrying it around, Ted. People kept saying, "Why are you walking around with that in front of you?"
Yeah. So meet the gang because the boys are here. The boys.
Everybody, right body, why body, die.
Yeah. I survived my meeting without coffee with the head of HR.
Yes. What really happened is that I got it in the ear 2 weeks on the run from Mama Foxx for missing out on festive factoids, and I put my foot down and said, "Get your backside in that chair on Monday."
And also the reality was dawning that it would have been your turn.
I would have aced it. I would have at least tried to do the Cockney accent.
As I said, North Cumbrian sounds a bit Geordie. Well, actually, South Cumbrian, but North Cumbrian does sound a bit Geordie. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix between the Scots and the Geordies.
Do you realise you've just insulted the Scots, the Cumbrians, the North Cumbrians, the South Cumbrians, and the Geordies all in the same sentence?
Yeah, I haven't included the Irish yet either, but the Irish.
Oh, well,
so that's what
he's on the roll already.
Yeah, so we're back. We might just have a bit of a short show tonight because we're all actually just sat in our t-shirts, nothing else, because we're sweating.
Can you do London though, Ted?
What?
Can you do a London accent? Go on.
Can I do it? No, I can't do that. No, mate, don't go south of the river this time of night.
That's all right.
No, you can't.
Oh, it's a bit more Australian. You have to remember that Ted being a Cumbrian is used to pronouncing O with like 3 syllables, and the letter O has about 4 syllables in it. No,
lad, they don't want to go down there. So we're here for you. It's your show, and for the terms and conditions, I think we'll go over to Foxx, who can actually do them this week. Foxx, over to the terms and conditions.
Aye, happen these rate, lad. Happen these rate now. Now then. I don't know where I'm going with that. Now then. Stephanie, let's not go there. Anyway, yes, welcome to the. Oh dear, it's already gone wrong. Welcome to the show. As you know, this is the eModel show. and it's your show. We're just here to talk nonsense for an hour and a bit, or however long we survive for. This may be a shorter show than normal because we're all doing the Wicked Witch of the West and melting here. So, yeah. So we'll go for as long as we can, but this is your show. It's all about you having a good time in chat with your friends, and we're just sort of noisy wallpaper in the background. So we've got all the chat in front of us, or we can all see the chat, but we're all really old and we've got all really crappy eyesight, and it's always a long way away. So if you want to catch our attention, ask us things in chat. It gives us stuff to talk about. For the love of dog, please ask us things in chat. Ask us anything, no religion, no politics, but anything else is pretty much fair game. But make sure you put your comment in big, fat, capital letters.
Bold.
Yep, so we have a chance to see it, because like I say, we're all old and we can't see tiny words in the chat that's going like this. So put them in big, fat, capital letters, or if you want to, you can do a super chat, which is the little dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window. That puts your comment in the colour box and we can't miss your comment. If you are watching this and you're not in the live chat, get in the live chat. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's just next to the video there somewhere. If you're watching it, say, embedded in the eModels website or somewhere else, then click on the YouTube icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, which is down there. And that'll take you to YouTube where you can join the live chat. If you're watching on a mobile device, it might be underneath the video, so scroll down a little bit, have a look. But do come and join the live chat because of the reasons.
Yeah, good. Yeah, thanks. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, we can go straight over to Festa for his Festa's factoid. I know you've missed this. 2 weeks without a Festa's
On the Foxx, pay
factoid.
attention.
Or is it 3 weeks?
It's been a long time. Have we got like quarter an hour on Festa now? Hang about. I've got a new graphic for Festa. I'll put the text up.
I ain't
We have Festa's factoid. You can't see it, but it's there.
We have to see it on the way back on the rewatch.
I hope you like it. Yeah. Cool, have I got a treat for you lot and all tonight, eh? On this very day, in 2010, the record low surface temperature in Antarctica, it's hot here, was minus 135.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's it, Nipley.
91.2 degrees C. Colder than the freezing point of dry ice. There you go, see? It was determined from analysis of remote sensing satellite data, later announced on the 9th of December 2013 in the annual meeting of the American Geophysical Union. There you go.
That geophysical.
We've got some deaths now. You're in for a treat, you lot, because I couldn't decide which of these names would be the one I'd struggle with the most. You're going to get quite a few of them. Let's have a look below.
I see no problem with this.
Yeah, we got a Doris in here somewhere, and all she's got a good name. There she is. This one was a woman who died at the age of 75, and her name was Aletta Henriette Jacobs. I know. She was a Dutch physician.
I know. Was that an H in it? It was an H.
With an H even, who pioneered family planning with the world's first birth control clinic. Well, that was successful, wasn't it? As the first woman to attend university in the Netherlands, she studied medicine and become the country's first woman doctor. There you go.
Cool.
We got another one here, Ernst Felix Oxeller.
Ernst.
With an H.
Ernst. Cumbrian, was he? Ernst.
It says here, go away, moth, will you? It says here, Ernst Felix Emmanuel Oxeller, sailor even, was a German physician who was a pioneer of physiological chemistry. He studied the chemical of blood and urine using a new technique of absorption spectroscopy.
Oh, I like science facts now. We've got Colin doing science facts of the week.
Hemoglobin in crystalline form and clarified its role in red blood cells.
Is that hemoglobin with an H?
With H, he dropped dead at the right time.
Yeah, how many H's are there in it?
69. I think that's bad. You've got a peach coming now. This is the triple whammy. This one was a German mathematician. And he was a physicist whose sentiment, oh my God, fear rate, electric et magnetissimi, whatever that.
Stop that one again. What?
It's not even a word.
Tentamon Firae Electricities et Mactissimi. I know. It's on there, mate.
Yeah, I think that's where I went wrong when I did them, because I read them before I picked them.
Oh,
You don't really do research.
I haven't even
Can't
got
do
the
practice.
name yet. I haven't got the name yet. This one. Franz Maria Ulrich Theodor Ock Apparinus.
Come on, it's
Isn't this the sad bit? This is the sad bit
hang
of
on,
the
hang
week.
on. His surname is Apparatus.
Aepinus. Apinus. Oh no, that's even wrong.
Happiness.
Well, that went downhill instantly. Oh
Oh, and then he popped a lung.
no. What again?
I can just vision Morecambe and Wise singing happiness now.
Perhaps the attempt at a theory of electricity and magnetism. Yeah, whatever, mate, with a name like that. Oh, yeah. So hopefully, folks, normal service has resumed. Did you miss me?
Oh God.
That actually looked like it was physiotherapy for the face. It looked like you'd been giving exercises.
Lips off. Oh, what a name, eh? Hopefully your mum's recovered from that lot.
That's the kind of name you probably changed the moment you were able to change it.
I did tell you he was in for a treat, mate.
Welcome back, Colin.
Yeah.
Folks, I bet Ted's glad that he was doing it this week.
Yeah, I know. Well, I looked. When I looked, when it was my turn to do it, I looked, and there wasn't any Germans or Russians died that day.
Yeah, I'll have to give you the link I used, mate.
Yeah, I think I had it, but they were just there was nobody with strange sounding names died.
Oh, mate, I'll come over all of it after that. Oh,
Yeah, Colin was going for like how to pronounce dead German scientist.com.
Yeah. You can just imagine his family, though, if ever they saw that, they'd be going, what on earth's he doing?
Well, to be fair, Colin, it's all right because they wouldn't recognise him from the name.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'd be going, who? Who? Screw addicts asking, can I send him some of my medication? Of course you can, mate. Which ones do you want? The red ones, the blue ones, the green and yellow ones?
Scale model vamp says, careful the ribs, Colin.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
That's maybe how he popped his back when he was reading some of them names out, just for fun. Yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll go and read some of them deaths of the week.
From when I broke Foxx the last time, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm glad you haven't. If that happened again now, it's so hot in this room. I just have to go.
I watched it back and I still don't get what happened.
Oh, you don't have to understand this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Moving on from our serious spot of the show.
Don't forget, folks, as Foxx said, it is your show tonight, so do ask us some questions, because we've come on tonight, it's just been so hot, we haven't had an idea what we're going to do tonight, so we'll just sit here to leave it up to you. But
I mean,
yeah,
we can talk about Colin's moth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you, I'm going to speak
that looked like a big one.
Is it going in?
Okay, I hurt it. Is it a big fluffy one?
Yeah, it's around.
Is it one of them that bangs its head against the window?
Roger will just chew him up and spit him out, mate.
Yeah, it's a big furry ones that when you catch them, they leave a sort of deposit in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, they just buzz around it, don't they? Like a mothy thing. Well, I suppose they would be. They're a moth.
Moth with two F's.
Yeah, it was a mothy thing.
Yeah, I don't mind them. It's the daddy long legs ones.
No, don't even start. Don't even start. Don't even start on that. Moving on.
Oh, what, like this one?
Yeah. I got the tingles then and everything. Don't even joke about that nonsense.
No, it's not that there's one behind you that we mentioned. It,
Yeah.
It's just moving your Gundam away from the shelf, just so that
No, trust me, if there's one in this room, I would know because my ears are finely tuned to that little they make when they bounce off a light bulb.
Yeah.
you got all the infrared sensors and everything.
Yeah, you know it's a big spider when you've got a a wooden floor like we've got, and you can hear it going across the
Oh,
floor,
God, yeah.
footprints.
No, when it comes to Daddy Longlegs and crane flies, I've got ears like an outhouse rat. Trust me, I can hear them a mile away. I'm like, out the room, gone. I'm in the car halfway down the Manchester.
Modelmaking mayhem say moths because it's a thing. It is a thing, mate.
Moths with two
Moths
Fs.
are a thing.
Ray from Malta's in. Hello, Ray.
All right.
Yeah. They're just looking through. There's one or two names that regular in. If you are out there in Chatland and you haven't said hello to us, do come and say hello if you haven't before, because we're always looking for the new names in the list and see if we can spot them. So come support.
Spruglu Addict says Daddy Longlegs are poisonous. True fact. Do you mean poisonous or venomous?
Yes.
Because they're two different things.
Like poisonous, if you eat it, you'll die. Venomous, if it bites you, you'll die.
All right.
Well, or get sick.
I
necessarily.
didn't know that. I must give up eating them then.
That's where you're going wrong, mate.
Yeah.
Where are we at? So, has anybody been making the most of the weather this week? I've been away, and I've actually been away in Tid's in the Lem. Been, as I say, I've been over to Yorkshire yesterday. That's why I didn't. If you were watching for a Baneblade production yesterday, I'm sorry, Chris had to step in at the last moment because I didn't get back in time. I was enjoying myself too much.
Speedy Curator's got a question for you, Ted. He says, when you were a policeman, did you ever pull anyone for speeding and say, who do we think we are then, Nigel Mansell? Would that be a bit hard in about?
No, I was older than that, so it was Sterling Moss.
Who do we think we are then? And when you were a cop, given the fact that you're proper Cumbria born and bred, and for you the letter O had 13 syllables, when you pulled somebody over, did you have that, who do we think we are, sir? Did you have that cop?
Where do you think you're going? Is this your
Was it LO? Come on.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did LO. But I did do, is this your car? Where do you think you're going? Does your mum know you're out? That sort of thing.
Did anyone ever ask you, does your head go all the way to the top of that helmet?
Yes. And
my lunch is in there. My sandwiches are in there.
and used to get the pregnant ladies saying, can I use your helmet? Because apparently pregnant ladies can. No, you can't. There was usual put downs when he took somebody into custody and told the custody sergeant. He asked name, occupation, unemployable, that sort of thing.
Occupation scraped.
I used to see them come out with the bulletproof vests on, and it would be, oh look, pigs in blankets.
You see, if
The cop would come running after you. It's like, yeah, no, mate, I was only joking, honest.
Says Ian M.G. Thompson. Who we lost? Oh, I thought we lost.
I think Colin would have made a good cop because he'd be there like cashing someone in, and the desk sergeant would be like, "What's the guy's name? Bob Smith. What's his occupation? Slag."
Well, no, it'd be even better than that. It'd have to be your nicks.
Yeah, wait, governor, you're Nick Moss.
It's like, what are the circumstances of arrest? I nicked him.
He's a 10 govs a day bloke, that man.
He was doing a blag, so I nicked him, the slag.
Criminal. Point and sinker.
You are just channeling the bill, aren't you, basically, now?
Oh, you used to get handed a prisoner when you were out at a big demonstration, something like that. You get handed a prisoner, you get told to take him in, and then you take him into the custody sergeant, and you say, you'd say, right, reason for arrest.
Oh.
I don't know. Just brought him in. All right, we'll sort out.
Mayhem's correcting you, Colin. He says pigs in blankets are high vis jackets.
Yeah, high vis. Still a sleepless jacket, isn't it?
Ian, I was just going to say, did Nigel Mansell ever get pulled over for speeding, says M.G. Thompson. He was actually a special constable in the Isle of Man, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
We can't actually read Quino Man's one out because it's got a rude word in there. It's a family-friendly show. But we appreciate the humour.
you could say I was just passing by and thought I would plop in.
No, that kills the joke, though, Ted.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work, does it? Yeah.
And the actual phrase was, I thought I would drip in.
Right.
I thought I would drip in.
I'm surprised that YouTube didn't flag that.
Yes, I'm surprised.
Considering the things it does flag that aren't.
Yes.
Ah, dear.
YouTube makes it up as it goes along, doesn't it?
This is also true, yeah. Nobody understands YouTube, least of all YouTube themselves.
The actor who
Right.
plays Inspector Crabtree has a YouTube channel. Oh, that's the guy from Hello Hello.
Oh,
I was about to say,
for a minute. Yeah.
who's Inspector Crabtree? Oh, right.
Yeah, good morning.
We should invite him along one night. Make him a special guest.
Yeah.
He could do a what's in store.
Eric Graham says I'll be doing be a good. Go away, Mock. All right.
What? Well, 2 H's.
Watch it.
Can we? Unless I think people in chat should give your moth a name so that you're then not compelled to kill it. Because moths are all right. They're all right in my book, especially big fluffy ones. They get free
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. Then I think if they do that, they expect him to check in every week.
I
Yeah,
would do that.
Yeah. I know there's a big glowy blue thing on the wall then.
Oh, mate, I've got the big industrial zapper up there, the UV one, mate. And yeah, they get the zapper treatment if they annoy me.
Oh, you nicked it from the butchers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's screwed to the wall up there, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about
We've got some suggestions for the name.
Alright.
Highland Boy says, and Sprugaloo say Monty the Moth.
yeah,
Monty the Moth.
But I like Zadster's one better. Moth Tarky.
yeah, Zadster, Moth Tarkin, that's the best one. so
Graham
far.
M, David Lee Moth.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a
That's
good
pretty
one.
good.
I like that.
Mothra says Lee Barrett.
Yeah.
Mothra.
I think,
Yeah.
is everybody fragmenting tonight and breaking up?
No.
Yeah,
Pixelated a couple of times my end, but
everybody keep.
No, it must be you, Ted.
Must be me because everybody at the other end. I keep watching.
Oh, wait a minute.
the
Was that
freezing.
your secret signal for press the button to make the stream finish early?
Yeah, it's got to down high. Yeah, press the button. Turn it off. Press the button.
it's supposed to be a secret, Chris.
Sausage
It's all right. I
factory.
didn't say it out loud. I was only This is a private thing.
Inside baseball. Inside baseball.
Oh,
Yeah. We were, to explain the joke to the viewers, we were trying to come up with a special secret phrase that was our way of saying stop the stream because it's too damn hot. We came up with a few choice options that we won't repeat now.
you can't repeat them now, can we?
Yes. Spruce asks, Ted, did you ever use your blue lights to get home in time for tea?
He's
Dave,
not going to say yes to that, is he?
Dave Cardboard asked, did everybody ever ask the time? Yeah, I used to tell him, but I used to tell him it was 10 minutes later or sooner than what they asked for. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:15. It was only 30:30. Yeah. Or they asked.
Lewis, the Modelmaking Trucker, has just popped in. He said he was going to pop in, and then that said that there was a moth in, so he's probably not. But if you are about, happy birthday, Lewis.
Yes, happy birthday.
But
Yeah, but
other than that, if you're not watching because of the moth, then
We can actually sing it
bother.
now, you know. We can sing it.
Huh?
We can sing happy birthday. It's not copyrighted anymore.
No, we can't.
no, we can't do that.
No,
It's too hot for singing that. Yeah.
we decided we killed Happy Birthday enough times that
Did we?
people are actually writing to complain now.
Was it so bad that it actually made people age an extra year?
And he might not even be here anymore.
It made them
because
want
he's
to
frightened of flying
right.
things.
It was that bad.
Apparently, Lewis is frightened of flying things and balking things as well. So I think he's just frightened of
How can
things.
you be frightened of moths? Moths are cool, the little fluffy thing. They're just like they're like little fluffy kittens, but with wings.
Fluffy kittens with wings and
Yeah,
lots of
and
legs.
really small.
scared of them now.
saying we should sing Merry Birthday instead.
We should sing the German version. Happy birthday, Fahrten, Forten, Sieten, Taten. No, it doesn't really work, does it?
I think it's the same. I think it's the same tune, just sounds more
German.
German.
Das Birthday, Fahrten ist richtig.
It just sounds like you're going to kill them instead of actually wishing them happy birthday. Happy birthday!
It does sound a very aggressive language sometimes.
I remember there's an old joke that says, at least one time, tell someone that you love them in German very loudly, and it'll convince them that life is confusing and terrifying.
Dave at Butcher That Model has a question. He did ask it earlier on. I was going to answer it, but then I didn't. But he's asked it again, so it's obviously a very important question to him. He says, what's the difference between PVA and tacky glue? He's been using both all last week, and he can't tell the difference. I don't know what tacky glue is. Is it branded or something?
He might be referring to a form of PVA sold by an other hobby store.
Eileen's tacky glue.
Tacky glue.
Yeah. Is
It's
it?
basically concentrated PVA.
Yeah, it's just a more sticky PVA basically.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
'Cause what's
PV
PV
without the A.
What with an H?
Yeah, with A.
There's no H, no.
It's
What's PVA stand?
PVA.
What's PVA? Is it polyvinyl acetate or something? I don't know.
I'm glad you said that.
Polyvinyl acetate.
But
No.
you're the one with the tacky glue there, Colin. What's that? Read the ingredients to us.
Oh, Golden Bennett,
Oh.
you're joking.
Yeah,
In German, please.
In German.
No,
Yeah, can you read the German version?
Oh, what?
Ingredients? What? No, nah. H,
Nah,
what?
none of that.
Fuck
No,
that.
glue.
That's in foreign.
It's got glue in it.
In Colin's world, there's two languages: English and foreign.
Yeah, no, it's got no ingredients listed on it, mate. That's a bind, isn't it? All it's
I bet
got
it has.
is all-purpose glue for the craft, blah, squeeze onto the
Für den
surface.
Kraften gefahren.
No Toxico. And that's about it, mate. But there's no ingredients.
Oh.
Seriously, look.
No, I don't believe you.
So there's
Common
nothing in the bottle.
Aye.
Yeah. I, as you say, I think it's just a concentrated
Yeah.
because I think you'll find lots of stuff.
Isn't it? It's Eileen's original, so.
Sprue
Yeah.
glue says he ain't reading that.
Yeah.
Phil East answers it says it's tacky, supposed to grab fast and set more flexible.
It's like an instant grabber, almost, you know. It's sticky as stuff to a blanket.
I think it's probably more viscous. That's how it probably sticks a bit faster. The same way that I sometimes use Tamiya regular glue to be more viscous to grip something, and then extra thin to actually glue it. I think it's
More vicious, did you say? More vicious, like
viscous.
like aggressive.
Viscous.
Yeah, I use the ultra tacky stuff when I'm doing the paper models and that, you know. But
I think there's lots of versions, lots of different types of PVA. Well, PVA just comes under lots of different names because I've got glue and glaze here, and it just looks and works exactly like PVA.
I think Colin's probably right in that it is like a thicker, more concentrated version. Because if you look at different glues, like scenery glue is just very thin PVA, which is why you can make your own scenery glue with PVA and water and a little bit of washing up, a little bit of alcohol. So I think it is just, like some of the clear, like you've got there, the clear, micro crystal clear and things like that, just technically PVA.
Graham M says tacky glue is just tackier.
Yeah.
I would have guessed that. If I didn't know anything else, that would have been my guess.
You know, the fast grab stuff's got that extra additive in it that is,
Contains 100% more grab.
because it grabs and it grabs quick.
It
2
grabs
times
with an
more
H.
grab.
No, I'd have thought the opposite. Being called tacky glue, I thought it was like non-sitting. It would just become tacky.
Maybe it just has really bad.
Stick, wouldn't it? The contact adhesive, you used to have it on the two surfaces and wait for it to go tacky and slap it together and
Slap it on.
Maybe it's just tacky glue because it tells really bad dad jokes and wears horrendous flares. I don't know.
yeah.
It's got like his collar outside its jacket.
It comes in a shell suit, see, that's why it's tacky.
Often seen on cruises. Although not at the moment. Don't forget, folks.
Dave says I did find clear PVA. Who knew that was a thing? Well, it all goes clear eventually, doesn't
All
it?
of it's clear. Don't forget, folks, do ask us questions because for the love of dog, it gives us stuff to talk about. But make sure to put your comments in all in capitals, or if you want to use the super chat, just so we have a chance in it because we're all a long way from our chat. And chat's tiny on an iPad screen. This is what we see. It's tiny. It's not big. So
I don't see that.
well, you see a keyboard on half the screen.
I've just got a white rectangle on the screen, and I often wonder what's in it.
Go with it, guys. I'm making it up so it sounds good, and they get to do capital.
Doesn't sound good.
Go with the lines,
don't forget, put it in bold so we can see it.
Bold.
Bold.
Old.
Killer Chief says, how old are you?
At old time was that Bostic black and yellow shirt.
Yeah, I'm as old as my tongue, but younger than my teeth.
That's a very personal question to ask a lady.
Contact adhesive, I think, is what the one he's on about.
Oh, that's why you're so high. You're sniffing it.
Oh, mate, that's what keeps me beard on.
It's essential.
I remember the days when I don't, not personally, but I remember the days when glue sniffing was the thing. You used to find.
Mate, as a kid, I nicked a glue stiffer's glue bag, and he come running after me like Usain Bolt, mate.
Is it just me? The first thing I think of when I think of glue sniffing is Juliet Bravo.
Okay.
Okay.
Episode where there was like some teenager glue sniffing, and the young copper that was in the station had
Yeah.
to deal with it, and it like tearjerker stories. I don't know why I always think of Juliet Bravo.
I remember Juliet Bravo, but I don't remember ever actually watching it.
Oh, I did. I used to watch it every week. I was only like, I don't know, 10 or 11.
Wasn't there a follow-on series when she got promoted?
I don't know. I can't remember that. I was only like 12.
Yeah, does anybody in Chatland know that? Well, I'm sure that after Juliet Bravo, there was another series, and she got promoted to inspector, and she was called something else.
She just do a desk job or
No
something.
memory of this. But it did have like possibly the longest theme tune ever written after Dempsey and Makepeace, which were
Yeah, it was quite a long one, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dempsey and Makepeace was on tonight. I actually watched it. It was awful.
Does it not have the worst theme tune ever written ever in the world? At least Juliet Bravo was good. It was dead long. It's in my head now.
I think the second theme tune for Starsky and Hutch is up there for being a bit of a ropey one, wasn't it?
No, that's oh, you shut up.
Oh, mate.
I can't sing it because obviously copyright, but that's classic 70s
music, mate.
That's classic 70s
If
funk.
it's not Dukes of Hazzard, I don't care.
Yeah.
Starchy and Husk was classic 70s street funk. And
Starchy
I hear
and
no bad words
Husk.
about it. Starchy and Husk. I'll hear no bad words about that theme tune. Thank you very much, all the same, young man.
I prefer the original first season theme tune, it was a bit,
Hill Street Blues, there's a theme tune.
All right. Yeah, I was just going along the theme that I seem to be picking up a theme of police episodes. So there was Starsky Nuts, obviously, Juliet Bravo, the Bill, obviously.
Oh, that's the best. Best
Yeah.
of all.
The Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Can I just
Coach.
point out how hard it is to have all these theme tunes in my head and I can't hum them or whistle them or in any way vocalize them? Because of copyright. It's really frustrating.
Why do you think we're doing it?
Really, my brain's going.
Yeah, Ted's saying, they're saying, Ted, you thinking of the gentle touch or cat's eyes?
I think it was a gentle touch. Wasn't that the follow-on from Juliet
Bill
Bravo?
Gascoigne was in that, wasn't she? Gentle touch.
I have no memory of that. I was obviously
Don't know,
past
it
the
sounds
point of
familiar,
watching
but I can't place it.
Paul Line says he loves the Miami Vice theme. Yeah, good one. Oh, what's his name?
Yeah.
Jan Hammer? With
Jan
an
Hammer.
Yeah.
Yep, Jan Hammer. When I used to play synthesizer, I spent a long time trying to create a synthesized electric guitar sound. It's actually quite tricky. I managed to just about do it in the end. It's very difficult because it sounded like electric guitar, but none of it was guitar. In the Miami Vice theme, it was all synthesized.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he managed to create the sound of there's a midge in here. Managed to recreate the sound of an electric
Sure, it's
guitar.
not a moth.
No, it was like this big.
Might be a baby moth.
No.
Well, so some of the suggestions are coming in now for TV cops.
Professionals.
Bergerac, Colombo, Perry Mason. Lee Barrett asks, "What's the best glue for resin parts?" A model making question there.
It says for resin kits.
Super glue or
Epoxy resin. Epoxy. Epoxy's the best.
Hmm.
Super glue is a little bit easier to use, but super glues breaks down over time and can shatter if you drop it. Epoxy glue is the best.
And make sure
If you drop a resin kit, it's going to break anyway.
Yes. If it's a little figure, then super glue is great. It's fine. It's no problem because it's only a little figure. If you're making a big, heavy model that's got bits that need supporting and stuff like that, then you want to go for epoxy because if you drop it, everything will fall off. Because super glue really grips, but it's not very durable. So.
Yeah, and if you're doing a fantastic, expensive model, buy some new super glue because if it's been on the shelf for a few months, it tends to go off. It doesn't grab it good.
I do recommend as well, don't just go to your local DIY shop or hobby store and buy a thing of, cheapy super glue. Get some proper Bob Smith Industries or the stuff like the stuff eModels sells, like the Zap or the Bob Smith stuff. Get some proper model making super glue. If you're making resin and you want the super glue, or whatever you're making, make sure you get a thin, a thick and a medium. And if you get the thin, make sure you get the little filament applicators. I don't know if eModels stock them, but you can get them from other places. If not, the little filament applicators you put on the top, because then you can really carefully apply the thin. Thin super glue is like water, and it's a nightmare unless you have a thin filament applicator. Then it's brilliant. Yeah, don't just use like your Bostik super glue plastic dispensers. Just
More important things. Dave Cardboard says he found Runaround, or as he says, as it's correctly pronounced, Runaround, on the TV last week.
It might read gum.
I actually watched an episode of the Adventure Game the other day. After a conversation
someone was talking about
with
that
someone.
on my stream last week.
Yeah, that's why I had to go and find an episode, and I'd forgotten everything about it, and then I remembered everything about it watching it. Wow, this is brilliant! And apparently one of them had James Burke was one of the guests.
Really?
James Burke of Connections. He was one of the guests at one point.
Yeah,
It's one of those shows that there was probably only like 4 episodes of it or something. But
No, I think
you
there were
remember it being on every week for years.
Yeah,
There's
I think it was
one
4
last
seasons.
past as well. Sarah Jane saying saw but didn't watch a show in the past called Cannon. Do you remember that?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, everybody froze then. What was that?
Do you remember the TV show, Ted, called Cannon?
Oh, yeah.
Is it William Conrad or someone like
No,
that?
that was...
Big bloke, wasn't it?
I remember Cannon and Ball, but that's different.
Oh dear, please, I try not to remember Cannon and Ball.
I am thinking of Cannon, but I'm also thinking of Ironside. It's...
See, when you mention Cannon and Ball, I'm going back to Ted's coppering, because all I can remember now is Cannon and Ball, and I'm thinking Mark 1 Fiesta blue and white Panda car. Yeah, it's not right, because they made a film or something and they were copper. It was terrible. Just quickly, please don't mention other retailers in chat. This is
They hardly
eModels
notice.
show. Yeah. God, Cannon and Ball, dear Lord.
William Conrad, yeah, it was, yeah. Cannon.
Dave Campbell says Z cars. That was one where you just used to have a screen and a steering wheel, and they'd sit behind it as though they were driving with a rolling screen behind them.
Lee Barrett, who remembers Shoestring, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I remember Shoestring.
Any shoestring. Oh, I forgot this. Oh, Andy M mentions the Rockford Files. Now there is a theme tune.
Yeah.
That is a classic. Mike Post, one of his early theme tunes. Mike Post is the legendary theme tune writer. Anything from Quantum Leap, Hill Street Blues.
Policewoman. There was another one, wasn't it?
Who was
Which
that?
one?
Angie Dickinson in Policewoman. Do you remember that?
Don't remember that.
American police.
Yeah, somebody I can remind him. Yeah, it was a
Because we
little
all
bit.
watched it purely because of the dramatic content at the time, because
Just quickly, AC Barnes says, so don't mention other manufacturers or retailers. You can mention manufacturers, but this is a stream on a retailer's channel, so we'd appreciate it if you did mention other retailers in the chat, because obviously this is for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
If they haven't got it, you don't need it.
H.G. Barnes says, does Quincy count?
yeah,
Well, Quincy,
There's
yeah.
a-
I don't remember
yeah.
Quincy's
Well,
theme tune.
well, Quincy was more of a. He was the coroner, wasn't he? Rather.
He was the MD,
yeah,
wasn't he? Yeah.
wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he a doctor or a coroner? I can't remember. He
I
wasn't a
think he was
coroner,
a,
was
he was a coroner, wasn't
he? Was he?
he? Yeah. So why was he going out and solving crimes?
Because
They're saying it's Quincy M.E. He was a medical examiner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one that always ended in the restaurant that was run by his Italian friend?
Oh, probably, yeah.
It was him and the other guy and the cop, and then there was the Italian restaurant, and it was like, hey, let's...
Modelmaking Mayhem says Knight Rider. Nah, we can't count Knight Rider as no. That's not cops and detectives.
No, he's not a cop. He wasn't
Nah.
a cop. Bergerac or Bergerac.
I had to look at the post-it note then. Yeah.
Brian
Oh,
Will
Killer
says,
Chief
"Shit,
says the Fall Guy. He wasn't a cop, but he definitely did the crime-solving
Yeah,
thing,
Majors,
didn't he?
wasn't it?
I've
Yeah,
now got that in my head. Thank you. I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with plenty.
Good man. Chinese detective.
No, I don't remember that one.
I do remember that one, but I don't think it lasted very long. That was the same kind of era as Shoestring.
MacGyver.
Yeah, he wasn't a cop either.
Oh,
Taggart.
T.J. Hooker.
TJ Hooker, that's in my head now. Highland Boy says, Taggart, there's been a murder in my batch.
Best supporting actor in T.J. Hooker was Bill Shatner's wig, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a whole character on its own. Yeah.
It was,
What-
wasn't it?
What was the other one? What was the other copper where it was set in the Highlands of Scotland? He was on an island.
Oh,
And a Scotty dog.
oh, hang on. You give me a flashback and I can't remember it. On some island, wasn't it? It's a bit like Doc Martin, but on an island in Scotland. He's a copper, not a doctor. It's the same kind of principle.
Hamish Macbeth. That was it.
Hamish Macbeth. There you go.
Yeah. That was,
Mayhem says, just to annoy Chris, the Fraggles. It wasn't a cop show,
no.
the slightest, but now Fox has got the Fraggle theme tune in, so that's okay.
Softly.
Yes, Hamish Macbeth. Wasn't that played by the guy that then went on to play lots of parts as well as the guy in Stargate Universe?
I can't think who he was now, but I can see his
Only
face.
Chris will know what that means.
Yeah. He,
Probably not, because he wouldn't have been...
No, you know the Scottish bloke in Stargate Universe.
Yeah,
the,
but
the
he
famous
wasn't Scottish.
British actor. I'm sure it was him. I'm sure it was him.
He's not Scottish.
Robert
Yeah.
Carlyle.
That's
him.
it, Robert Carlyle. I
Yeah.
thought he was Scottish. Or is
Oh, yeah, I was thinking of someone else.
he? No, that was
I was thinking of the guy that played the Scottish character in...
No.
But no, yes.
We don't
Might have been.
discuss people playing Scots who aren't actually Scottish because
Yeah.
it makes me angry.
You've also got Columbo and McLeod.
Oh, Columbo! Nothing beats Columbo. That is the best.
Yeah. And just one more thing.
And the funny thing is, there is no Columbo theme tune. There's no theme tune for it at all.
Yeah, there is a theme tune for Colombo.
No, it always had like a random little bit of twinkly twinkly. There was no theme
Jingle,
tune.
wasn't it?
It was more like a play for today kind of thing.
Yeah,
Occasional, so.
Jingly thing.
Speedy Correa says, I've never been with anything less than a 9 so fine. I've been on fire with Sellowfields blown up for
Robert Carlyle went
Rapper
on to star as a stripper in the. He was a stripper in Full Multi, wasn't he? Lee Barrett was a Vandervalk.
Oh, there's a cool theme tune. There's a bizarre theme tune.
Yeah, they tried to make a comeback with Vandervalk, didn't they? It didn't really work.
What
Have
about Jason King? Was he a PI or was that
Yeah, Jason King. I think he was just a private investigator, wasn't he? It's like Randall and Hopkirk.
Have you seen the? It's a bit old now. It's a few years old, but the remake of May Gray with Rowan Atkinson. Is it me or is he just the wrong person to play that character?
That's not a real thing. You've just invented that.
No, it's just like he's not the right.
Paul
person to
Warner
play that
saying,
character.
don't forget Dixon and Doc Green.
Oh
Maybe not.
yes, I always tell that story when I went to speak to the Women's Institute, and I got a little slideshow up on this big screen. I said there was one person that always inspired me to be a policeman. I says I always looked up to this guy, and unfortunately he came to a bit of a sad end. He was killed on duty, and they all went, "Oh dear me, poor lad." Then I put a picture up Dixon Doc Green. Oh yes, I know him. Yeah.
Ted, spoilers.
Yeah.
I didn't know he died. I want to watch it one day.
Oh, yeah.
These ones coming up now. Persuaders, Macmillan and Wife, and The Saint.
Oh, the Saint. Yeah. What?
Brian Windmill said Magnum PI.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah.
tash of the 80s. That was, wasn't it? Tom
Yeah.
Shelby.
Chief asks, how come Nevbo never comes on? Because he does videos like Tony and the other guys, but not all of them do the live show. Live show is a totally different thing to the video content. Not everybody wants to do live shows.
You've got to be a special kind of idiot to do the live shows.
Yeah, not only do you feel for him, you just got to be a bit mad, haven't you?
Yeah. He's one of our video creators. Same as all of us, Lot and Tony and the other guys.
As Felice says, never often pops into the chat, but
Yeah, he does. But not everybody wants to do live shows. Not everybody's comfortable doing it.
Lee says heart to heart. It was Moida.
Robert
Moida.
Yeah.
It was Moida. I'm Max.
Now the trouble is, whenever we do this and it drifts onto old TV shows, I invariably think that was a great show. I want to watch that again,
And then
and I go and look for it on, internet websites and things, and they're all hideously expensive. It's like you can buy season 1 for £476.
or you find it somewhere and it's actually you sit there and you just get the instant sadness because it's not as good as you remembered it.
Yeah, it's not as good. Yeah.
And you sit there going, oh.
Yeah, I watched some episodes of $6 Million Man, and it was like,
No, you can't. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what happened tonight when I watched Dempsey Makepeace. I thought, oh, Dempsey Makepeace, I haven't seen that for ages. A bit of a blonde in that as well. And sat and watched it, and no, it was no good at all.
Yeah.
Sprue and Glue says Space Precinct. I actually, that's one of the things where I rewatched it about a year ago, and it wasn't as good as I remembered, but it was all right. And I do actually have a plan, maybe next year if I can get one, maybe the year after. I will at some point try to get. There was a toy made of the police car from Space Precinct, the car, whatever they called it, the flying space car. There was an action figure scale toy made of that, and I do plan on getting one to mod it and customize it, repaint it completely. Because it's like quite a big toy, but it's not very accurate. It's a bit garbage, so I have actually planned to do one of those in the next year or two. So
When I think of it, I don't remember watching Space Precinct, but the car thing, I only keep thinking of the thing from Blade Runner. But I don't think
it's a bit like a
Spinner.
Spinner. It was a bit like the Spinner, but
A bit like that. Okay.
but yeah, Space. It was all right. Space. It had some good. It had some really dark adult themes in it, a little bit for kids, for Jerry Anderson. But it was also a bit pants.
Who said it was for kids?
Yeah. It's one of those things where he kind of pushed a lot of boundaries, and it could have been really good, but it suffered from all the Jerry Anderson things of not very good writing. Great special effects, looked fantastic. It was just written by simple things, unfortunately.
Well, Springloo says Blade Runner was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he though? He wasn't technically. He wasn't.
Oh, he sort of was.
He's more of a private investigator because he was sent to find the replicants. He wasn't really a policeman, although he worked for the LAPD. I don't know.
Yeah, Eric Gray mentions that there used to be a German police show about the Autobahn police. The car stunts rivaled any from Hollywood. I forgot the name of the show. So does anybody know the name of the show? I don't know if it was aired over here.
There was I think it was made into a series of very bad video games as well. Because I remember a series of video games that were terrible about German police chasing. Gaz Vickers says, I'd love a hammerhead from Space Above and Beyond, or as I used to call it, Space Behind and Between. And Gaz Vickers is currently the only other human being I know on this planet that remembers Space Above and Beyond. It was terrible.
I remember it, but didn't really watch it. I see Paul Lyons says that Space Precinct was one of Idris Elba's first TV appearances.
Oh, right.
That's interesting.
Idris Elba.
Blade Runner was more of a bounty hunter, says Edward Leonard. Sprue and Glue says, sorry, Fox, buddy, he was a cop. I don't know. I don't know.
Now.
I don't know. I'm kind of more for the bounty hunter angle of it. I think Edward was a bit right. I'm undecided on it.
He had a badge.
Yeah, I know, but he was
on the fence on this one.
I think I'd sort of lean towards Edward saying he was a bounty, because all he did was catch people. He had to do the thinky police stuff to find them, but he's still out there just to catch people, and that makes him a bounty hunter. He's basically Dog the Bounty Hunter with less air and a cooler gun.
Yeah.
Dear.
Everybody keeps freezing on my screen, but nothing else is running unless it's too hot for
It's your Cumbria. It's Mrs. Ted downloading stuff again, Ted. It
yeah,
is.
all the cookery and sewing programs.
She's downloading all sewing porn.
Hang about, is this Ted giving excuses already for his not being able to do what's in store?
Yeah, Edward Leonard saying bounty hunters have badges.
Eric
Would have some form of credential, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Eric Graham says to me, yes, the games were based off the show, the German police chase. I can't remember what it's called. I just remember them showing the game on Giant Bomb, and they were terrible. So I'm aware that there was a show, but I can't remember what it's called. So I'm probably the only other person that remembers.
Dog the Bounty Hunter says nah.
Brian Wimwell says Fox, a guy called Richard Ashton talks about the Space Precinct car on YouTube. I shall have to look that up later. When I actually rewatched the series, I saw that car, and then I found out there was an action figure toy of it, and I was like, "Oh, that would be a great thing to modify and paint and make it look like the filming model, the studio model."
Yeah.
So you'd black out the windows and you'd fix all the grille details and you'd get some decals made, and it would look pretty good all weathered up. Because it was.
I thought for a minute there that you were going to say that there was a Dog the Bounty Hunter figure.
There probably is. My Little Pony Dog the Bounty Hunter set. Yeah, because I've seen photographs of the studio model of the car from Space Precinct, and it looks really good. It is really quite good. So, yes.
Osric's requested what's in store. Is it too early, or should we? What?
I think we can do what's in stock because I am getting a bit hot in here. Shall we go across to do what's in stock?
Yeah, do
'Cause it's
what's
my
in
turn.
store, mate.
Yeah.
Shall we just Fox do his terms and conditions before while Ted gets ready?
Yeah. Well, I've got to find it.
Well, we've got
yeah,
half an
I'll-
hour to go.
Yeah, I've got to go
There
and
you go.
find. Yeah, I've got to go and find some things to put what's in stock.
Locked on Fox for 20 seconds while Ted sorts
Yay.
himself out.
Okay, so it's what's in store. No mug giveaway this week, but we're going to still do the theme thing anyway. So there will be a theme, we hope, to whatever it is that Ted finds right now.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we're
just
all
making the.
He
I'm
hasn't
just making
told
the
us the
theme
things
up.
yet, has he?
Yeah, so what he'll do is he'll pick the first 5 random items because we probably hasn't sorted it out yet, and whoever gets the first answer in will be like, yeah, that's it. so there is a
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So there is the theme. So what we're going to do, Ted's going to go through the stuff in store. Now, as always, don't forget, we don't know how many of each of these things there are actually in store. So if anything tickles your fancy while you're watching the what's in store, don't hang around.
Slap it in your basket.
Thank you very much. And don't forget, of course, it's not yours to... Oh, that's Ted's line.
It's not yours till you check it out.
Yeah, so if you
I
want to
wasn't going to
make
make him do that because he should be sorting himself out. He might be
Yeah.
late, isn't he?
Well, there you go. So if you want to make sure... if you
Keep
see some-
talking, Fox. Keep talking. Keep talking.
I am. So if you want to make sure that you get whatever you've seen, you have to get it in your basket and check it out straight away. Because if you've got it in your basket, you haven't paid for it, somebody else can snap it out of your basket. They might have one of them, they might have 1,000 of them. We don't know. So if you don't hang around, if you see something you like. But there will be a theme, we think. So when we finish, when Ted's shown you all the stuff, he'll come back to you and he'll say, "What's the theme? Go." Don't answer. Answer by putting your answer in the chat, obviously. But don't answer before we say go. Because if you answer before Ted says go, we're just going to point at you and laugh and ridicule
Yeah.
you live on telly.
Just mock you.
Yeah. Now there is. We're not doing a mug this week. This week you can win a big fat box of absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
First
or if you're really good, you can win 2 of them.
Yes, but it's proper eModels branded nothing.
Yes.
Without the branding.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
a special ecologically sound bag.
Yeah.
There isn't a
As
bag.
in-
There
as in
isn't a
no
bag
bag.
either.
Yeah, because the bag's made of nothing, and the bag's then stored in an ecologically sound nothing box.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
and there's also a voucher to get 100 free nothing burgers. from
Yeah,
McDonald's.
and as you know, when you see the DPD guy drive past, you know it's been delivered.
Is that another German thing you can't pronounce, Ted? DPD.
Right, well, I better try and share the screen then, haven't I?
I shall look on Mr.
yeah.
Tidwood. There we
Right,
go.
Thank you very much. I shall share my screen. Can we close that one? Yeah, we did shut that. No, we can't. Come back. Hang on, I'll be with you in a minute.
I thought you were ready.
I am ready. I just pressed the wrong button. Right, sharing.
Osric 9000 says, "Have they got any 25mm dice in stock?"
Dave
Right.
Cartmore comes up with the TV show Police Squad with Leslie
Oh
Nielsen.
yeah,
Remember that?
that's in my head now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go for the what's in store from Ted this week. This is a great little kit that we've seen before in thing. I'm sure we've seen this before in what's in store.
I wouldn't say little.
Yeah, it's not little. It's 1/9 scale, isn't it?
Mm.
It's big, and there's lots of parts to it, and it leaves itself open to masses of weathering. I'm sure we've all seen that picture of this particular motorcycle being pushed through the mud on newsreels and things from World War II, sort of documentaries and things. But yeah, this is the Italeri German military motorcycle.
Our
So-
friend Kenneth, who lives in Australia, has built that kit, and he did a very, very good job of it.
Mhm.
And he seemed to enjoy it. He did a beautiful
Yeah.
job with the weathering, and it is huge. It is massive.
Yeah, I'm not sure what particular motorcycle this is.
It's a BMW thing or
Oh,
other.
look, yeah, oh look, we can zoom in and out.
Oh, when did that happen?
Yeah,
When did we get zoomage?
yeah.
Isn't that part of the recent update?
Ooh. Wait, we've had an update?
So
Did I
there's
miss a memo?
yeah, look, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's clever. Doesn't do much, but it's nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
effect. Yeah. Well, yeah, so this is the Teleri German military motorcycle with sidecar in a whopping 1/9 scale. huge. You can't miss that on your living room shelf, can you?
And if
Yeah.
you're into your small scale motorbikes and you're making all your Hondas and your Blackbirds and your I don't know motorbikes, so lots of other brands, this will make a nice change. Go for something that's actually not a shiny, speedy motorbike, but it's a World War II military vehicle that you can weather up and do everything with. It'll be a nice change from your shiny stuff.
Yeah, it look quite nice. Shiny bike, dull withered bike, shiny bike. Yeah. Good on.
Now I don't know if you can actually get 1/9 scale figures that would go with this kit. I don't think Italeri do figures for it, and I wouldn't recommend Iteleri's figures anyway. But I know there are people that do 1/9 scale figures, but I don't know if any that would fit in this kit.
But I would certainly think that in that scale it's going to be massively detailed anyway. So I'm sure there is some bump on this somewhere, so I could tell you more about it, but I don't want to press too many buttons, otherwise I might lose you all.
If you click the X in the right hand corner there, Ted, it'll go back to the description rather than just the picture.
Hang on.
Not that one, Ted. Not
that one.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, Dave. 1938 based. I won't read it all. Based on the specific request of the German Army, BMW and Zundap received a brief to start a joint development project.
Now I like the fact, this is quite hilarious. Model dimensions, 26.7 centimeters. That's it.
Yeah.
How big is this kit? 26.7 centimeters. Which way?
yes, it only has one dimension.
Yeah, it didn't tell you how big the box is, though.
Yeah. I never quite get that. Why would people want to know how big the box is? But yeah, I mean, it's a great big kit. It's going to be it's an old motorbike, so it's not going to be super complicated anyway, like a modern motorbike. But if you do have a habit of making modern shiny motorbikes, this will be a nice palette cleanser to give yourself. If your comfort zone is shiny racing bikes, then this will be a nice change of pace.
Oh, it's got springs.
Springs.
Besides saying it's probably the best Italieri kit ever made. It is a nice kit.
Yeah, it's probably the only decent Italian kit they've ever made. But there you go. But I know a few people who have built it, especially my mate Kenneth, and he did enjoy it, and it came out beautifully. So I do recommend this kit.
Yeah. So there we are at £54.99.
That's a bit of a steal, I think.
It's all right. It's a lot of kit for not a lot of money. So there we go. There we are. The Italian.
Emma Jane, just quickly. Emma Jane Young is off. Says night everyone. Busy at work, so super tired. Hope everybody is safe and stable.
Take care, Emma.
Good night.
Yep. Okay. Right, we'll go to the next one. It's a Tamiya 124 scale Ferrari FXX.
They spelled my name wrong on the box.
Yeah, it could put. Yeah,
They just missed a letter out.
could be this one. It could be the Foxx.
Yeah.
The Ferrari FX Foxx. I don't know much about shiny cars apart from it's red with a white stripe.
Yes.
So-
How did you find that out, Ted? What gave that away?
Yeah, I just guessed. Yeah.
You're telepathic.
And it looks like it's a left-hand drive. So yeah, and it probably has, I would think, gull-wing doors.
Probably.
Probably.
I know nothing about cars really.
Yeah, well, this is a Ferrari with a prancing horse.
I'm going to guess this is a recent Ferrari, not an old. I've never heard of the Ferrari FXX. So
Yeah, I'm sure there's people out there in Chatland who know much more about shiny cars than we do. Yeah.
Modelmaking Mayhem says no fix given. Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah. So there we go. Yeah, a red car with a white stripe for 55 quid. But it's, to me, you can't go wrong with that, can you?
Yeah. This is like me last week when I did fighter planes and ships. I'm all at sea, literally.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This week we'll choose what's in store and know nothing about them.
Killer Chief says it's an old car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think basing it on whether you'd heard of it is a good valid.
No.
Mind you, I did see a very special car today in Bowness when I was on my way to work or around for work. I saw a guy in a McLaren. You don't see many of them.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Are they not?
No, we detailed a few McLarens in our time, and I've got to be honest with you, they're all right, but well, I've got to tell you, the worst cars we ever, the most disappointing car we ever detailed, or one of them, were the Aston Martins. There's an enormous flying thing in here. The Aston Martins, some of the most recent ones, like 2013, 2014 at the time. Dear God, my Series 3 Land Rover had a better interior. Some of the fascia was like cheap MDF with plastic fake leather glued over it. And like, wow. You know, like the sort of sides of the of the cup holder
Yeah,
area.
very 1970s kit car, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, dear Lord, somebody paid how much for this car? It was not pleasant. The guy that owned it hated it as well. He's like, I wish I hadn't bought it. It's an absolute nightmare. So yeah.
Anyway, that's item number 2. That's the Ferrari Fuchs.
Mhm.
Yep. And now we got the next one. One for the kids. A Rival Tractor. A 124.
Tractor.
Yeah.
All
124.
right, Tony.
All right, get off my tractor.
Get off my land!
Who are?
Or. Yeah. What's the definition of a good farmer? A man outstanding in his field.
Hey.
Is
Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
We'll see
probably
you all
is.
next week.
They have to
Bye.
be quite good.
So we've gone from we've gone from a Ferrari to the tractor. This is one. Well, is it for the kids really? It's an
No.
easy click system. The Porsche Junior 108 tractor. Now I didn't know whether it was the Porsche 108 Junior was the name of the tractor, or it was Porsche Junior tractor.
Yeah, I think the Junior is the name of the vehicle.
I mean, you
I
think
think it was
something
the
like
Porsche
that, though,
Junior.
Ted, is a really good weathering project, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
absolutely.
is. Yeah, I tried to find that tractor that appears on the is it the MiG weathering sets? I know it's about
Yeah.
somewhere.
I
Yeah,
think that's an old. I think it was an old Fordson or something.
yeah, it's perfect for that sort of thing, knowing it that.
Yeah, but
There's
even
a
for,
very-
I thought even this one as a click together kit, it
Mm.
does look pretty good. It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a very good reason that some of the best weathering tutorials you can watch on the YouTube are done on tractors because they have the best weathering on them. They're some of the most weathered vehicles you'll ever get, and they cover everything from mud to chipping to scrapes to rust.
Absolutely.
So if you like your weathering, I would never build it like that all shiny and clean because that's just nonsense. It's a tractor. You want like half a dead cow in it and stuff like that. So if you're into your weathering, go for it.
I mean, them kits there are perfect for that, isn't they? If you fancy a weathering mule that you can practice on, it's perfect.
Does it say in the description if it's pre-coloured? Because I can't tell if it's...
Yeah, I think if you look at this spruce, it does come pre-coloured, so there's some chrome and things to clean off and things.
Look at
like
this,
that.
Ravel's trying to go all Bandai up in the business.
Mm.
But yeah, no,
So-
absolutely. If you want to practice your weathering, or just if you like weathering, I've got to do one at some point. You've got to do a tractor.
Yeah. So this is like a light agricultural or a small home farm type thing, but for 22 quid, give it some weather.
Phil East in the chat there does his impression of an extractor fan. He says, "I used to like tractors."
No, I get it. Zasta says that's how Lambo started. Mayhem says Lambo and Porsche started as tractors. Yeah,
Yep.
Lamborghini used to make tractors.
So there we go.
Yeah.
There's a Porsche diesel.
So you can have some real good fun with that, though. I mean, I like to look at that. It might end
It
up.
doesn't look all that. It doesn't look all that bad for a click together,
Mm.
doesn't it?
And if you've got like a really, really tiny child, you could put it in the seat and use that handle at the back to push him along.
It could.
H.G. Barnes does ask what scale it is. I don't think it said a scale.
1/24.
Yeah, 1/24
Did it?
scale. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if it's the same quality as Bandai, which it could be, you're not going to go far.
I wouldn't maybe go that far.
No.
It'd probably be very good. I wouldn't go so far as it would probably be as good as Bandai.
And the next one, I can't remember what the next one is, but there it is. Yeah, another one for the kids. Well, not really for the kids. This is the Airfix 132nd BMW Mini. I've got one of these. I've got a BMW Mini. Mine's a Mini Countryman, and it's cavernous.
Wait a minute, that one actually comes with the colours that you'd need to paint
Yeah,
it.
it actually
Got
does.
yellow,
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah.
You come with 2 yellows.
Yeah, but you still get that little brush to apply it all with.
Oh yeah. And of course the glue from hell.
Yeah, but it's very unusual. They give you yellow. They normally give you that, and they give you like a blue, a green, and a pink.
Yeah, but as you know, some good kits can be built from these starter kits. You could turn out some good models from these starter kits.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, doesn't say anything about it. More information. BMW Mini. There we go.
Yep.
Reviews. Now, people can put reviews on, you know. Details. Airfix 132nd BMW Mini Cooper S starter.
On that note, by the way, if you do order things from eModels, you'll probably get an email saying, "Hi, thanks for buying stuff. please can you fill out a review? If you do get a request from FIFA for review, please do leave reviews.
Yeah.
Because it really helps out the guys at eModels. If you order something and leave a review, it helps their listings and their ratings on Google, which means more people see the stuff from their site, and therefore they get more people coming along and buying stuff. So if you do place an order and you get the thing FIFA saying please leave a review, then do leave a review. It's always really important you do that with any trader.
Yeah,
It really helps out.
doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, if you like the place you buy the stuff, then do everything you can to make sure they can keep selling you stuff. That's how you do the reviews. That's why you do the reviews.
But this is the Mini Cooper S. Nice little car. The real thing. Lovely little cars, Mini Coopers.
You would say that.
Yeah, I would say that. Now, I've had the original Minis and I've had the BMW Minis, and there's actually more room in these than there is the Series 1s were a bit cramped, but they've sort of rehashed the interior and the cavernous now. Great little cars.
I find it hilarious because I tried driving a Series 2 Mini once, and I couldn't because I hit all three pedals at the same time with one foot, and I couldn't. I was like, I can't drive this. Is microscopic. And then I had a chance to drive a modern Mini, like in about 2006, and the problem was that I just got used to driving my big old Series 3 Land Rover, and suddenly I get in this like Mini Cooper with a wheel the size of a 5p piece. Because my mate said, "Can you just park it down the road for me? Because I need to go and do something." I'm like, I'm used to the steering wheel that comes off a foot, and now you give me this little 5p piece. And I was bunny hopping all the way down the road. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I've never had an experience.
But yeah, I love mine. The son's had one. His girlfriend's got one. Yeah, we're a bit of a Mini family. But yeah, that's the Airfix 132nd Mini Cooper, 1999.
Online says he gave the paint from his starter sets to his 7-year-old daughter to paint pictures with.
Yeah.
He's still got a decent model kit at the end of it. You just don't need the paint.
That's it. The next one. Oh, King Tiger tank. It's a tank.
Oh, yeah, that is a stig.
Yes. Can't do a what's installed without a tank. This is the German King Tiger with a Porsche turret.
You cannot go wrong with the Tamiya tank. Not at all.
Go wrong. Everybody's got to build a Tamiya tank.
Yeah.
It doesn't need any explanation really. It is what it is. The Panzerkampfwagen Tiger 2 Koenigsegg Outrum 2 STH. German King Tiger. I told you this program was going to be broadcast in German tonight. So.
Yeah, that's it. Big. Well, that's the thing. We've said it a million times before. A lot of people say, I want to get started in armour. What should I start with? And we always say without fail, get yourself a little Tamiya kit. This kit is probably 30 or 40 years old, and it probably still blows the pants off a lot of modern kits today. Tamiya have always been good at making tanks, and if you're just starting out in armour, don't go straight for your Ryefield, 95 quid tank with a billion parts from Photo Edge. Start off with something like this. It'll be a simple, nice palette cleanser because it'll just go together dead simply. It won't be a super complicated kit.
Yeah.
You can have
and if you wanted to bling this up, it's been out so long. There's lots of aftermarket third-party sort of parts for it.
It's a great.
We're having a stream problem, guys. People say they've got
still broadcasting, and I'm not showing any problems or drop frames or anything.
Are you? I don't know. It's gone into loop. People are saying. HG Bond says it all good. Are we having video issues, folks, in chat? Can you hear us and see us okay? Oh, we're back now.
Yeah, apparently we're back. It's just a glitch, mate.
Okay.
Dropped off and came back. We're all back now. Apologies if we went away. It didn't tell me we went away, but
it could be
you
YouTube.
can't go wrong with a Tamiya kit if you're thinking of getting into armour building, can you?
No, it's absolutely the best thing to do if you just want to get into it and try it out. Is just start with that, because yes, it won't have individual track links, and yes, it won't have a full interior, and yes, it won't have a billion parts from Photo Edge, but you know what? It'll still be a damn good kit. It's cost you
and if you wanted, you can get the full tracks and put proper tracks on it.
And the figures are pretty good.
Yeah, that's it. So that's it for 30 quid. Can't go wrong with that. It's going to be a big tank. It's a big tank anyway. So that's the Tamiya 135th King Tiger with a Porsche turret.
Koenigsegg Tiger.
Good. And the next one is the Lamborghini Countach. Is that what?
I can wait to see how you pronounce that.
Yeah. Isn't this the one that they had on Top View where they tried to drive around a country village?
Yeah, scissor doors, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's absolutely impossible to reverse it.
Yeah, there's a technique in it where you hang one leg out the door with your half your body and look along the side of the car. But, yeah.
It's the flagship for cars that gave you trouser tents as a young boy, and you dreamed about having one. But if you actually drive one, you realise it's the worst thing ever made.
Yeah,
Because it's not actually drivable, really.
Yeah, this is some pictures. Unlike, remember years ago when Tamiya used to build, you put the pictures out and the models that it built, you think, yeah, I could do that, and now you can do the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the kit from the box. Not exactly. I don't think it's my sort of car. I don't think I'd build it, but I know that a lot of people out there will build it. Lamborghini Countach. It says red body with clear coat.
Yeah.
Let's go back and have a look at the sprues. There we go.
So it's technically, you could potentially get away with not painting it, but you do want to paint it.
Yeah, it looks like it's shiny out of the box. Well,
If you're a Gunpla builder, that will be a special finish kit.
Right. Yeah. What does it say? It doesn't say anything on that spiel there. However, it's 3,200 yen.
Yep, 32 quid.
Yeah, 36 quid, 36.99. Add it to the cart, slap it in your basket.
Slap it in your basket. That's the one thing. The other thing that Tamiya have had. Tamiya are known for doing three things: military models, motorbikes, and cars. And they've been doing it for 40 odd years. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah, this guy's well equipped to go to the shops, but he's already got his crash helmet on. So, so that's it. And finally tonight, another Italeri. It's the Italeri 148 scale focal roof 190 B. An aeroplane.
Ted.
Yes.
Ted. A8.
A grey aeroplane.
Was that photo etch? Was that photo etch? Go back a couple.
Oh yeah.
Photo etch and Italeri kit. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they did photo. They've upped their game.
It must have fell in there by mistake.
The thing is that Italeri is putting Revell to shame. Whoa.
I don't know what them parts are. Some of them, that looks a little like a seatbelt, perhaps. I don't know.
It's like a wrestling.
It's 140. It's 148 scale, so it's going to be fairly small, isn't it?
Yeah, they've upped their game with the photo etch.
Yeah, let's have a look at see if it reveals itself as.
Barnes is saying that Italieri have PE and quite a few of their kits now.
Good.
Oh, there's some more.
Yeah. Awesome.
There's a console. Oh. Yes, well, for 24 quid then. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Yeah, getting a bit in the box there. Yeah. So this is the Italeri 148 focal roof. Yeah, lots of stuff. There it is. A grey aeroplane.
Yep.
Yeah, a grey spotty aeroplane at that. So yeah, I'm sure there's lots of information down here. Oh, look at all the options that you can colour it. Super decal sheets for the 6 versions, photo etch included. The Focke-Wulf was one of the best aeroplanes designed during the World War II, with over 20,000 units produced, etc. Together with the Messerschmitt, Luftwaffe's most famous bomber, was equipped with a BMW 801 D2 2-star radial engine, etc. Read more if you want to at item number #2751. So
Colin's being told off for using finger words in chat.
Oh, right.
So hi, Dad.
Right, we'll nip through them very quickly. Just once more, we've got the Italeri. Well, I can't find the pictures.
Menu discipline, Ted. Menu discipline.
Yes.
If you do on tab, it'll go between. No, it might not.
There is. We've got the 19. We've got the 19 scale German military motorcycle. The Tamiya Foxx. The Revell tractor.
That's all right, my barber.
The Airfix BMW Mini Cooper. The German King Tiger with a Porsche turret.
The
Lamborghini Countach with a red body with clear coat. And finally, the Italeri 148 scale focal roof. So we'll stop sharing. And when I find the way to come back to you and get the chat up so I can see when everybody's commented, I will now say, for the grand prize of nothing, go.
What is the theme, folks?
Yeah,
I've got
what's
no
the
idea. I
theme?
wasn't really paying attention, I will be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted was asking what the theme is. He wasn't just telling you to go. It was a really what's the theme? Go.
Yes, Scaly Models, to answer your question, you are in there, dude. I hadn't seen you comment up until now.
Yeah, that's what I did, but I got told off.
Yeah, I think Redline was the original what I was had in my mind. It's supercar and brands. Yeah, what are them? Prestige cars, BMWs, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. So yeah. So that was the link. Yeah, the Fokker Wolf had a BMW engine, the Porsche tractor, the Tiger with a Porsche turret. So yeah, supercars and brands. Well done, Redlin. You win a grand prize of nothing.
Yay!
Yeah, well done. Right, and I'm dying. Where's my water?
Ted's like, I am so glad I got that done with.
And now over to Fetters Factoids by Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was done on the spur of the moment because I just got in from work. Right, I'm just having my tea now, folks. I'll be along shortly. By the way, Ted, it's your what's in store. Oh, swore.
The thing is, I put a note in our little private chat this morning saying, Ted, don't forget it's your what's, but he was already at work, so he didn't see it till like 8 o'clock.
It's not our fault. Does that mean it's mine next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that mean I get to give away a mug?
Yes.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Oh.
So expect next week's theme to be like numbers that are also prime numbers and the square root of 728 and probably prime.
Don't give it away early.
Oh, damn.
He's
Sorry.
going to be scouring the Guinness Book of Records for a subject that he can type into eModels.
The history of soap.
Yeah. We've still got a thing to do as well.
Yes, we're not finished yet.
All right.
We're getting told off by everybody.
Shall we do the thing now then and call it?
Yeah, we was just testing whether the chat was still running because we've had some stream issues. So we
Yeah, it seems to be working.
Yeah. Scaly Models is one of your mods in chat, by the way. He's saying that he's been typing stuff, but it's not get seen. I mean, chat does move really fast, by the way, Dad. So it might just be that we've missed it.
I saw that one.
Oh, Whipple, mate. Do you want to try it again, mate?
But make sure you're on live chat and not top chat, obviously.
Yeah. Top
Oh,
chat.
that's where I've been missing. I've been on top chat all night.
Oh, Tedward.
It's the first thing I check now.
So there you go. There you go, Dad. That's why Ted's not seen you because he's got the wrong chat thing up.
I mean, Ted's not been doing the stream very long, so
That's true.
Yeah, I'm just new to this, so I don't know. Yeah, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines.
Oh, hang on. Dad just says I'm on top chat too.
Ah, there you go, Donald.
I don't think that makes any difference to what comes up, though. Does
Yeah,
it?
but we can still point
Maybe.
and mock him for it.
Yeah.
Spruglu says at least Ted doesn't talk in chat. Well, nobody talks in chat. We use mouth words when we're on
Yeah,
live.
but we're trying to ban Fred Ted from using too many buttons.
Yeah, I don't want to press any. I don't want to press any buttons. This keyboard all lights up and goes to different colours and things.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know if it's when it's in the red phase. I don't know if it does something different to when it's in the blue
First
phase.
time he did that, you thought it was on fire.
We see Ted inherited a gaming PC from Ted Jr., which is already about 8 years old, and it's just full of like gaming stuff that makes no sense. He's like, "Why is the keyboard lighting up? I don't know what."
It did bleep till he turned the sound off.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to turn it back on, but I'll just leave it.
Ted's of the generation was like, "Yeah, my engine sounds terrible, so I just turned up the stereo and now it's."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Who's got the thing then?
I've got the thing.
You got the thing?
I've got
Right.
the thing.
Let's go.
Are we doing the thing now?
Can do, mate. I've just got to share the screen, haven't I? That would be.
You've got to get your thing ready.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now go over to Colin for the thing.
Is it a thing?
Colin's. I haven't got a banner for Colin's thing.
Is it with
Hang on.
power?
Can you see that?
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. We've got a giveaway, folks.
Giveaway, folks.
Giveaway.
Giveaway, folks.
Yeah.
Giveaway, folks.
Giveaway.
Wait time. Yeah. Happy days. It is an Italieri 172nd scale F14A Tomcat. Number 14.
Oh, hello. Fly past.
Not an actual cat.
Yeah. Original moulds from Esky. super decal sheet for 4 versions, recessed panel lines, and you've got loads of bump on it there. The American Supersonic twin-engine Grumman Tomcat was the icon for US Navy fighter squadrons during the 80s and 90s. And it is looking a pretty mint kit, to be quite honest with you.
Maverick and Goose.
Yeah, that was the old Top Gun, wasn't it? Yeah, of course, yeah. So you got a nice old decal set there.
I like the fact they actually point out it's got recessed panel lines, because the first thing you think when you think slightly older kit is, oh god, does it have?
Oh yeah. It said in the old bump there, the old recessed panel lines.
Nobody panic if it's a slightly older kit. It's not got.
HG Barn says it's not a small model.
No, everybody in chat is coming up with all the Top Gun quotes. Like, I find the need for speed.
Should I actually admit that I've never actually watched Top Gun?
Mate, you're not alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Ted's seen Top Gun.
I've seen Top Gun. I used to when I used to go to the gym in my early years at police force, because it came. It was about 1978. This came out, wasn't it? No, it's 1980, 1989, something like that.
Yeah. It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Probably in a decade.
Yeah. It's one of them. I saw the theme tune when it was on Top.
Yeah, I used to work out in the gym to the Top Gun theme tune.
Oh my god, did you feel?
Can we make sure that the people in chat don't give any spoilers for Top Gun, because Foxx and Colin haven't seen it yet?
Don't worry, I can't stop.
Never likely to either, mate.
No.
But yeah, loads of different liveries that you can get. There's all your spros.
Ooh.
Graham M says, is this available to people in the UK? No, everybody's welcome to join in for the prize.
Wait, hang on, just to clarify, yes, it is open to people in the UK, because Ted said no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It looks a pretty decent kit, to be quite honest with you. We've got any of the sizes there? Well, it's 1/72 scale.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't care where you are. You can.
But yeah, I think that's a pretty good kit. What are we going to ask folks to put in? Is it going to be the film related?
Yeah,
it's got to be Top Gun folks. They've used them all already, so
yeah. It's sort of Top Gun related, I think.
Yeah, so bung a comment in the comment section of the show when it ends for your chance to win the Italieri 1/72 F14A Tomcat.
Yeah. Don't put it in chat now. Wait till the show is finished and give it 5 minutes. And it'll just be a normal video on the.
So a Top Gear related Top Gear. Duh.
Top Gear. Yeah, Top Gear or Top Gun. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the most powerful fighter plane in the world.
Yeah, Top Gear, Top Gun, Top Cat. Yeah, something top related here.
Yeah, anything. We'll just pick a winner anyway.
Yeah. Just put anything in there. Keep it family friendly though, because obviously we show the comments next week when we pull a winner. We'll pull a winner at random next week, and whoever wins it, and the post arrives with things.
Yeah,
to everybody. So as long as you don't live in like Antarctica or North Korea, you're probably good.
Yeah, you should be all right.
Yeah.
Good.
Retro Rabbit says Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond.
Top Trumps, Top Trumps will be okay. Yeah.
Actually, it looks a nice little kit there. I'm quite.
Yeah, looks all right.
Yeah, you have to treat yourself, Colin. You never know. You might get picked out.
Yeah, I've got A-level guilt, mate. I couldn't do that. It's for the viewers, mate.
Oh, right. Well, I think after we've done the prize and the what to start, I think actually we'll call it a night tonight. I know it's 5 minutes early, but we're dying in the heat.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us this Monday night. We'll hope to see you again sometime during the week.
Can I just point out that in this heat I've lost about 12 stone, but I seem to have gained it back in flying insects coming in through the
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you've got all the lights on, it's attracting all the flies and the moths.
Things coming in now.
Yeah. So we shall go off now and start culling the flies and flying things around the house and around the workshop. Get the DDT out. So we'll leave you to it. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you all next week, same time, same place, same back channel. So until then, auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Thanks,
Bye now.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Good night.